Hey all, Binks here. Zabu is taking over the ladder. It's one of the strongest cards ever printed. A 3 energy, 2 power card with ongoing. Your 4 cost cards cost 2 less. So how do we stop Zabu? Well, I have something for you. It's coarse, it's irritating, it's rough, and it gets everywhere. It's Sandman. Sandman is a 4 energy, 1 power card with ongoing. Players can only play 1 card a turn. Now you get a huge tempo loss by playing out Sandman because it's only 1 power, but what we get in return is being able to completely stop our opponents in our tracks. Zabu gives our opponent really great mana cheat, but when they can only play 1 card per turn, it's not really gonna matter. The other good thing about playing this against Zabu decks is that they're usually playing a ton of 4 cost cards, not many big drops, so our really big drops that are meant to be played with Sandman are going to outclass them. So the overall deck, the early strategy is to play down a Psylocke and hopefully ramp into either Jubilee or Sandman on turn 3. If that doesn't go through, we can use Scorpion early on to kind of lower our opponent's hand power. And Mr. Fantastic is a great choice for any Sandman deck. If you can get this down in turn 3 in the middle, just having a little bit of power in every location can really mean wonders when you're working out those last turns of the game. Jubilee is great to just trigger and pull out some of our really big cards, and also can potentially get us Sandman if we miss out on drawing him. In the 5-drop slot, we have Devil Dinosaur. On average, it's usually going to be about a 5/11, so just a really strong card to 1v1 our opponent. Klaw is great for attacking multiple lanes at once, and then Aero can be played on 5 or 6 as a little bit of control. In the 6-drop slot, we have Leader, one of the best 1v1 cards in the game to play against our opponent's last turn. Dr. Doom to attack all 3 lanes and really give us a big advantage there. And then Odin. Odin was kind of a mistake adding him into the deck. I originally had Wave when I was building it. I phased out Wave, and Odin doesn't have too much of a place anymore. But just being able to re-trigger Jubilee or re-trigger Aero tended to be just kind of enough. You could probably replace this with a Magento or something, or maybe work in a little bit more ramp to help out with getting Odin. And then I think Chavez is really important with this deck. We want to try and get our Sandman out as early as possible, and we want to have the most chances to do that the fight against Zabu. So this deck was undefeated against Zabu decks. We really crushed them, even when we weren't getting Sandman, just because we have some really good plays towards the end of the game. Early on, I think it took us about 15 games to actually get a Zabu deck. It was kind of in the middle, so if you're not facing too many Zabu decks, I can't super recommend climbing this on ladder, but when you're facing a lot of mana cheat decks, Mr. Negative decks, Zabu decks, this deck is an absolute menace. As always, if you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit the like button, really helps me out. If you are not subscribed, check down below if you're not. Please subscribe for daily Marvel Snap content. Catch me live at twitch.tv/binks_plays. Enjoy. Clearly, this is going to be a Zabu deck. They've shown in the past that they pay for things. They pay for the season pass. Surely they have Zabu. A little annoying, that's fine. Doesn't really matter where I play this. I guess I'd rather have control if it goes left or right. Oh, left. Let's go. I want to make sure we're fighting for eternity range at least a little bit. The Avatar was a rank 80 Lord. Damn it! God damn it! Let's see, there's Psylocking. Hopefully, if it's into Mr. Negative. Wait, we're gonna snap. I don't know why else they'd be playing Psylocke. Why would you run Ronin instead of Devil Dinosaur? Okay, they got a Klaw or an Odin. Only Odin? No, Klaw was 6. Very rude. Oh, don't worry, Sinric Chong. It's more a bit than anything. We rage a little bit here, we get upset. But we're doing alright. Don't you worry your sweet little head. Promise you that. Aero right. They couldn't have gotten Doom when they White Queen, right? That was 2 turns ago. So it's either Odin or Klaw. We definitely don't want to Aero left, because Aero left, they could have this Klaw. And if they Klaw and then they put the Klaw here, then we lose. I think Doom seems good, right? I think Aero right always wins, though. I think Aero right always wins. I don't think they're going to have Dr. Doom in this deck. I think they potentially have Leader, though, and they're going to try and play Leader middle, maybe? Or maybe Sean this Dinosaur? I think Aero right is just the play there. I think Aero right's just the play there, chat. Nice. Yeah, maybe it's delayed because they're scared that Orca is going to break the meta. And they realized in playtesting at the very last second that Orca was going to be too strong. Really astute observation. Leader is... Chat, I literally told you the one time we're not going to get Sandman. The one time we play one of these decks, we're not going to get Sandman. I told you. I literally said exactly that. You know, the only time we play Zabu, we're going to not get Sandman. Fuck you, dude. Fuck off. Danger Room just had an insult to injury, man. Dude, that Danger Room's going crazy. The Danger Room's popping off, mate. Popping off. I mean, if we can get ahead on a couple locations, we can lead our way to victory, right? Oh, make... Dude, you killed everything, man. He killed them all. Even the women and the children, dude. Okay. How can our opponent beat Leader? My guess is they're going to try and play 3 4-drops. They might not have 3 4-drops to play. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking we Aero right. I don't think they're going to be able to play 3 cards. I don't know if they're going to try and play in Danger Room anymore, but they could play 3 cards middle. The only way Withers would lose is that they've played a big card left and then the not 2 big cards. Because like the most cards they're going to be able to play is 2. You think they're going to go left after having 2 of their cards, 3 cards in a row die to Danger Room? People get terrified of shit like that. Dino, right? Make them win middle and left. I like forcing them off. I like the Aero right. Jeez. Even without the Sandman, Chad. Even without the Sandman, we're able to counter Zabu. Little bit of an assist from the Danger Room. Little Stockton to Malone from the Danger Room, but we made it work. We made it work, Chad. Oh. Threw us the pass, you know? Basketball? You know what I'm saying? Undefeated versus Zabu. So true. We just go to edit stream info. Undefeated versus Zabu. Easy peasy. I think we're just vibing with a leader right? Because we're expecting Ultron here. Could also be Onslaught. Problem is, if they Onslaught, then we're losing middle and losing left, which is very scary. Oh, why don't we just, let's just Aero right? I guess this loses to Ultron. I guess we have to choose Ultron or... Do be losing to Ultron, man. Just go like Dino left. Dino left beats everything as long as it doesn't die. Expecting either a Ultron or a Pain, dude. Pain. 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 Yo, check this out. This is gonna be awesome, chat. We're gonna Psylocke on Kamartaj into Odin on Kamartaj. Look at this. If any of your cards had any power left, then it's gonna be few and far between. I don't think you're gonna want to play any of the cards that we're gonna play on you, man. And the best part is that next turn I'm gonna have like 9 energy. Odin just for Jubilee? That's a really good point. I actually said early on, I like Odin Aero could work. Odin Aero has worked for us a couple of times. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ooh, it's gonna be hard to double the power of something that's so far in the negatives. Onslaught makes more sense than Odin, probably, yeah. He seems to be working good though, at least for this specific instance. Probably just gonna play his top deck, is what I would imagine. The problem is that whatever he plays, we're gonna be in a bit of trouble. We definitely want to try and get as much out as we can. That's a really big Drax. And then we just Aero right to victory, right? It's big Drax. Aero mid's probably better. Get Drax all his homies. He doesn't want to play any of the cards in his hand. All the other cards in his hand except for one are in the negatives, most likely. There's a bunch of cards in his hands that have gotten hit by 6. There's one that's gotten hit by 6, I think, and multiple have gotten hit by 4. I really doubt they'd be able to fit Zola in this deck. But if they did, oh, get over here. Where are you guys going? Where are you going? Come on, join the party. We're hanging out over here. Don't be weird. -5 power Wolfsbane. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-ba-bum bum bum ba-da-dum bum. +4 here. Aero right would have also won. 3-0 against Zabu, baby. What order is Aero cards? Random, which I think should be changed. I think that being able to play around play around that card would make it much more fair. One of one that if I didn't arrow? Yeah, I think the play was always to arrow there. But it didn't matter where I arrowed. Arrowed right or arrowed left. If I just Chavez right, I was actually fine though. Full spin was only 1 hour. Pop the Mr. Fantastic over there. Not to be too weird about it. Sandman off the rip would be really nice here. Sandman would be really good. Is Aero not pulling the order they're played? It does not. It's random. Is random. I think is a bit of an oversight. I will also say, chat, I'm kind of mad because literally every single game that opponent has played Zabu, I've not had my Sandman. Come on, be the exception. Be the exception. You fucking piece of shit, dude. Every game. Every game. I've had Sandman in like every game I haven't faced Zabu, and then the few times I faced Zabu. Not shit, bro. I can find wins here. Very rude. Get him blocked up left. Hopefully they play something that's small enough so that we can get a win here. And then we can find a way to like lead her to victory. Oh, they're just filling it anyway. It's crossbonesing, huh? We're actually completely set up for leader left. How's opponent beat us with leader left? I think we're vibing, right? Gonna have to change the stream title? Leader left just wins, right? Oh, Darkhawk. Really good point. One card in deck? Does it probably have one? Oh, because of Crystal. That Crystal dug, man. Maybe they Darkhawk right, though. You ever imagine that? So there's a couple things that could happen that get us the win with the leader left. They could Darkhawk right instead of middle, or they could play 2 cards middle and then Darkhawk middle. I think we win quite often. Our opponent could just play leader and then we win. Can't beat him, join him, chat. Who said it's not going to be undefeated against Zabu decks anymore? We don't need Sandman to beat Zabu. We beat Zabu either way. Undefeated against Zabu, still a thing. Maybe we get a Jubilee into it. Pretty cool. Up Saturn left. Not too shabby of a Jubilee there. We got another Zabu. Another Zabu with no Sandman, as is tradition, chat. Let's go ahead and do a little Scorpion left. I only played 1 card, which is pretty nice for us. Already fixed. Who's Toon? Toon, thank you for mentioning that. I appreciate it. Brave is already on top of it. He's an absolute stud. Are you sure it's fixed, Brave? Because I also did just mess with a bunch of... Did he just Killmonger their Zabu deck before the symbiote? Very interesting. Very interesting choice here. I don't know what to do here. I could just double Dinosaur for just 11 power, just a big swing. And then try and like Odin right to like finish things off. It's pretty good, right? Aero into Odin? Why is the Aero better than the double dinosaur, though? That's what I'm confused about. Oh, so just... Yeah, but they're going to play more than 3 cards. So Aero to Odin won't work. We don't have any Sandman effect out. I think we just double dinosaur for stats. Aero's better against Spider-Man next turn? I'm not that scared about it. Okay, so they're going to play out their whole hand. They have 5 cards. This is so good, right? Because we get a Jubilee. We get another Jubilee trigger, so we're going to pull something out of the deck. It could even be a freaking leader. And the leader would trigger first, I think. Let's see the fireworks. We do be out here murdering Zabu decks. Alright, Jubilee goes off. Getting us a leader, which replaces the Maximus. And the Nova left. And then the Doom goes off. What a time to be alive. They could have something really good hiding up here. Oh no, they wanted that to happen, kind of, right? Silver Surfer? What is going on? Absorbing Man? They do one... Whoop! Oh! Plot armor, baby! We do not lose to Zabu decks. We don't lose to Zabu decks, bro. That is plot armor. That is what we call the business, plot armor. Don't you say that was luck, okay? That was that was gonna happen all day, dude. That was always gonna happen, okay? Now to be fair, okay, chat, in all fairness, the Nova dying did not matter. The Nova dying was a wash. Okay? So had the Nova not died or not died was insignificant, okay? It was all about the Absorbing Man dying, and they didn't have the Maximus dying. So if either the Maximus or the Absorbing Man died, we win there. And that's what we call in the business right around a 50-50. That's right around a 50-50, chat. It might be exactly 50-50, I'm not sure. Be useless against on-drawing decks and more standard decks. Yeah, I think it's gonna kind of run into the Super Scroll problem, right? Where Super Scroll just doesn't really have a spot anywhere because it's like kind of like a cool, crazy tech card against certain location or certain people, but it just doesn't do anything. I'm so excited for battle mode though, because it means tournaments, and tournaments means Super Scroll is gonna see the light, dude. He will be sleeping, man. All right, chat. We gotta uphold our privilege of not losing to Zabu decks. How'd they get this sunspot down here? What do they play here? I don't remember. Imagine playing Shadow King on a Shuri card. Yeah, I think it's a really good Shuri. Even Snap. That's pretty good. Problem is that even like, you're not Psylocking out the Sandman, you get into a little bit of trouble. Because they still get 2 4-power cards out here, and they get a little bit of a lead, you know? Slamming down 2 4-power cards is pretty spooky. Now what they're trying to do is doing the Absorbing Man play. Could be good. But what I am hoping is that... I think they're going to Absorbing Man here. That really helps. However, they might not be expecting the Klaw. The Klaw. Probably expecting the Klaw. At least a little bit. Okay. They have 1 card to play, right? I can just go to tie right. That seems like just about the best thing I can do, no? They're gonna have a bunch of 4-cost cards. They could have Sean for the left side. They put right in the Dracula can win. That's judging if they have two cards that are pretty strong. Aero right? Nah, Aero right is bad. I'll always lose right lane then. And then if they have anything that's like close to Dracula. Hoping they don't play right so that we can tie here, and then hopefully the amount of power with the double dinosaur is enough. See though. Let's go. Zabu deck. Get deleted every time. Undefeated against Zabu. Woo. Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.